for joining. Very sorry I came a little bit late. Some other issues that was I had to take care of. So I'm very sorry I came late. Please bear with me. I apologize for the late coming. Just exercise a little patience with me. And as you join, kindly like and share the program to other platforms. Like and share to family and friends. Like and share to everyone that is close to you. Don't keep the message to yourself. We must get every other person out there. Beg you in the name of Chukwu Kabiam, we must stand up for that which is right. Let us go out all the way and push the gospel. There is no time. There's no time to waste, not anymore. Let's keep on pushing this message as much as we can. If you join us, invite someone to connect. I'm sorry I came a little bit late than I'm supposed to. I was trying to put some other things together. That was why I came online late. I sincerely apologize for those who have been waiting. Thank you so much for your patience. And please help us to like and share the program. Like and share to all platforms. Share to family and friends. Share to everyone that is close to you. Do not keep the message to yourself. It is very important that we share so that other people can join us and get the information as well. I welcome everyone that has connected so far. While we wait for other people to connect into the program, let us start with playing our inspirational songs and prayers while other people connect. Please like and share and join us.
Proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who said it in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old. Our Father who art in heaven, Nanyin Kebine Ligwe, Kahagedin Song, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have sealed, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, oh Lord of hosts, to have mercy on us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth, to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. Oh Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the BBOs, the Ison, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoto. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy. Because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in so he said,
welcome, 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 welcome. Thank you for joining wherever you're joining us from. I appreciate everyone that has connected to this very platform this morning. Say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greetings according to your time zone. If you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you're notified each time I upload a video. You will be among the first to receive it. So sorry once again that I came late. I'm having a little bit cough, so we're going to be having some stoppage from time to time. So please bear with me while we push onto this program today. Anywhere you are watching from, please make sure you invite someone to join us. We cannot just be here alone, and we can't preach this message on our own. Somebody must be here to listen to us. And the only way we can get to other people is by every one of us sharing this program. And please, if you're hearing me clearly, do indicate so that I will know that you're hearing me. If you're hearing me, write on the comment section, indicate that you can hear me so that I can proceed. It's very important. I have to be very sure that the audience can hear me so that I can proceed on the message, because today I don't think I will be able to shout loud because I'm having a little bit cough, but I still have to pass the message that I need to pass. So let me know if you can hear me. I'm waiting. Somebody should type on the comment section and let me know you can hear me. Can somebody write a message on the comment section if you can hear me, so that we can proceed. Uh, Anybody can hear me there, please type on the comment section and let me know you can hear me so I can proceed on the message. Okay, my dear sister Ngozi, thank you so much. My sister Ngozi, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for that response. I really, really appreciate. Because without you being there and your response, it's going to be very difficult for me to communicate properly. Thank you, my beloved sister Ngozi Obara. Thank you so much. So, anyone that is watching us, wherever you are watching us from this morning, I want you to know that where you are watching this program today is a platform that is under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile. A platform under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and on the Supreme Command of Mazi Nandekan. In this platform, as always, I will keep reminding you that we don't come here to instigate violence. We do not come here to attack people. We don't come here to attack any race or religion. What we do in this platform is to bring the situation in Biafra land before the whole world, to debunk the lies they have told against us. That is what we do in this platform, and we continue to do so. In this platform, we are here to encourage Biafrans to continue to hold on to their legitimate rights, and they should not cower away from that which they are doing. That is what we do in this platform. So I welcome everybody. It is a morning section on this platform. We know we broadcast in the morning and the evening. This morning section is an interactive section, a section where you can come in and interact with Biafrans. And for you to come into this program and interact, you must not be a Biafran for you to come in, even if you're not a Biafran. You are a one Nigerianist. You are from other part of the world. No matter where you are coming from, and you're human. All you need to do is to tap that link. From that link, you can come in and give your contribution. If you have any question to ask, you ask us, we answer you. If you have any prayer to make, you say the prayer. You have any contribution or questions, you put it forward and we will listen to you. The only thing we ask you is that when you are coming, you must appear decent. Put on some clothes. You cannot appear on this platform naked. We will not allow that. And we also beg you to make sure you keep your argument civil. Whatever contribution you have to make in this platform, whatever question you need to ask, however you want to put it, I am not telling you to throw away your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion. But while you are sharing your opinion with the people here, you must do it in a civil manner so that the world will understand you, because the whole world is watching. The Biafra cabinet is watching. Our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is also observing. So whatever you want to say here, if you want your word to have effect, you must do it, put it forward in a civil manner. I'm not telling you not to get angry. I'm not telling you not to express yourself. I am not telling you not to show your anger. You can do all that, but in a civil manner. That's what I ask. Do it in a civil manner so that we can have proper communication to the audience. So I welcome everyone to have joined. Fellow Biafran that are watching, every one of you know what today is. We don't need to be told. Today is Monday. And we know that Monday is a very important day in the life of every Biafran today. Monday is an important day. It's a day very, very important and dear to our heart. A day that will make sacrifice to make sure that the world listen to us and hear our voice. A day that Biafrans come together and speak in a loud and strong voice. A day we come together to demand the unconditional release of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nandekan. A day we come together to show the world that we are serious on the delegitimization of the contractual called Nigeria. A day we come together to let the world know that every official working under Nigerian government have lost legitimacy in Biafra land. It is a day that we have set aside to show the world that the only people that have legitimacy in Biafra land today is the Biafra Republic government in exile. A day will come to show the world that the Biafra Republic government in exile, under the command of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, is in charge of Biafran territory and no one else. The Biafrans are loyal to him and they are following instructions coming from him. Any other instruction or any other word that is coming from any place is unacceptable. And don't allow yourself to be deceived. So wherever you are watching us from, if you are watching from Facebook or you are watching us from the YouTube, I urge you in the name of Chukwu Kabiama to stay strong and focused. The sit at home is going on as we speak in Biafra land. Biafra land is under lock and key. And as our Prime Minister have said several times, it is not going to end until we regain our freedom. The conditions that have been given, we have seen it at the zoo, just like Pharaoh they are, they will never, ever give up or meet up to it. The conditions we are to release Mazen Nandekan unconditionally and withdraw all their terrorist military in Biafran territory and give us a date for our total exit. These are the conditions. And as long as they could not be able to meet any, the sit at home will continue. It will go on. There's no stopping. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever, until total independence is gained from the zoo. So as we speak, Biafra land is under lock and key. And Biafran people are observing the sit at home without being forced. When you see them begin to talk that people are threatening people, nobody is threatening anybody. The only people that are threatening Biafra land is Nigerian government with their terrorist military. The only threat we see today in Biafra land is Nigerian government and their terrorist military. And those are the only people that the Biafrans are afraid of. They keep on threatening the Biafrans. Even when the Biafrans want to sit at home, they threaten them. They have locked up so many people's shops, destroyed so many people's shops, and destroyed so many people's property simply because they are airing their opinion on the sit at home. But yet, with all those attacks, the Biafran people continue to pursue their demand. They continue to sit at home. There is no strategy they have not used to stop Biafran from sitting at home. But yet, they will be the one to turn aside and say that the Biafran people are being forced to stay at home. The only people that is forcing the Biafrans are the government. They have used different kinds of threat, sacking people at their job, sacking people in their shops, doing all manner of unnecessary things, denying people their private businesses, even when this is completely and 100% private. Anybody that has a private business can decide to stay at home for as long as he wishes. All you know is to collect your tax, if any. So how is that your problem? But you see them going around threatening people, forcing people out of their homes, and yet it is not yielding any fruit. It's not making any difference. Biafrans, because they know what they want and they are ready to pursue that which they are looking for, they are not distracted. So my fellow Biafrans that are watching today, we must all stay strong and be focused on that direction which leads us to freedom. No amount is too much to pay for freedom. No sacrifice is too much for freedom. You would not know until you find yourself in a cage. You will not know until you realize that you are in a cage. The reason people are seeing it as another thing is that some people today have been so very long time in captivity that they have begun to see that prison they are in as normal. There's nothing normal about Nigeria. Nigeria is a prison. Until you test life outside the four walls of Nigeria, you understand how long you have been suffering. That is when people step out of that zoo, they don't come back again. You see people committing suicide instead of going back to Nigeria. It is not ordinary. It is because they know where they were. They know that they were in hell, and all of a sudden they taste freedom, and they want them to go back to hell. Some of them prefer to either take their life or remain in that freedom. That is how important freedom is to some people. to people that knows what it is. I'm not telling you to take your life or whatever, but when you see people go to that extent, these are people who knows what freedom is. You don't blame them. You see many Nigerians, when people call themselves Nigerians, when they are caught abroad and they want to deport them, they refuse. Some people go to the extent of committing suicide. Some jump from story buildings and kill themselves instead of going back home. Is it because they don't like their families? No. Is it because they don't like their homes? No. Is it because they don't enjoy life? They don't want to live? No. But when they look at being in captivity, they know where they are coming from. And to go back into captivity, nobody will be happy with such. Just like when you catch a bird and put that a bird in cage, and all of a sudden you open that cage, that bird will fly so high that you will never ever see it again around that area. Freedom is very important, and nobody jokes with it. When you have the opportunity to take your freedom, take it. Don't think twice. So, my fellow Biafrans that are watching, any place you are, you must continue to focus on the freedom of Biafran people. As you are seeing, the challenges are increasing. The challenges are increasing. Yesterday, our Prime Minister was in Italy, and he made profound statements that I will share after this program. I'm going to do a live stream later. I'm going to stream it live for people who did not watch it live to follow it up and watch. I'm going to cut the message of our Prime Minister yesterday and share it so that people can relate to the message. You know, most of the time, the programs take almost 3-4 hours, and people will not be able to catch up with the information of the message. So we pick those good, relevant informations and share it in short clip, either in 30 minutes or 10 minutes or so that people can be able to reach to it. So I'm going to share the program so that you can be able to listen to the messages of our Prime Minister. His word, we are so solid and straight, as he always do. Whenever he comes out, he goes straight to the point. But the most important thing is that Biafrans should sit up. The progress we have made today is unimaginable. The Biafran people have made a great progress. But what is going to happen is that we must continue to do more until Biafra is restored. We cannot afford to lose the gain, to lose what we have already gained. Biafra restoration have gained a lot of strength, a lot of energy from so many people, from so many sides, inside and outside, international and local. The Biafran restoration of today have gained so much, and we cannot afford to lose what we have gained. In order to sustain that very tempo, in order to sustain that success, it needs your support. It needs your support, your moral support, financial support. In any way you can, you must continue to support. Very, very important. We cannot afford to lose our guard. Not now. Temptations might come, obstacles might come, hindrances might come. So many things that will make you feel that anyway, let's go. They will come, but don't give up. Don't give up. It is even much more better now than before. Initially, when it was all hail Biafra, without a direction. It is different before when you didn't have it, but now we have a target. We have a target. You are looking to a date and a target. And once you have a target and a date, you need to give it your all. Whether it's going to work out or not going to give it your all, at the end of the day, you will see the result. And that is what we are supposed to be doing today as Biafrans. The restoration of Biafra is happening before your own very eyes. Every necessary thing that has to be done has been done, both on diplomatic level. There are diplomatic discussions going on across the world on the issue of Biafra. Biafra is gaining more international attention than ever. This time is not about agitating outside, it's not about protesting outside, it's about taking action, reaching out to people that matters. That is what is going on as we speak. And for the fact that the Biafra people has been able to have a government, and they themselves, with their support, have given their mandate to the government to make it legitimate. There is nothing anybody can do than to listen to them. There is nothing any sensible country in this world will do except listen to them and hear them out. That is where we are today. And I tell you, many countries of the world are paying attention. And at the end of the day, victory is going to be recorded. Victory will definitely be recorded. Do not allow anybody to deceive you. Don't allow anybody to distract you. They are going to come with different kinds of strategy as they always do. But in the midst of all that, you must be awake. With all the lies, most of the time, these lies they cook are to distract the Biafra people. Whenever they see that we are making progress, when they see that the tempo is high, or they see that the Biafrans are coming out in mass to make a statement, they begin their propaganda. They begin to create fear in the life of Biafra people. Today, they are introducing all manner of weapons of warfare against Biafrans, including media warfare. In the media warfare, they push their lies and blackmail propaganda, and then they try to subdue us on social media so that our programs will not be going far away. But with your presence and your consistency, there's nothing they can do. They can't stop us. They will only try, but they will never succeed. They will try, but they will never succeed. Today, you have seen their strategies. After the result of the self-referendum, it has never been the same again. Nigeria has never been the same. Their blackmail and propaganda has been stepped up. We know what their skill are, we know what they're made up of, and they have stepped up their lies. Telling lie right, left, and center, broad daylight, even in things you can see and you know. They came out and they talked about regional governments. Is Nigeria Zoological Republic ready for that? Of course, they are not ready for that. The caliphate is not. Are you going to talk about regional government when you still have the leader of Boko Haram as vice president? And that is one thing that they forget. The leader of Boko Haram, that is your vice president, when he was elected, he was asked about restructuring in one of the programs he attended. He said, restructuring my food. That was what he said before the whole war. It is out there. Is it that same man who was bold to say restructuring my food that is going to give you regional government today? Is it the same man? You see, when they push all these lies, their target is just Biafran to distract them, because we have some foolish ones among us. We have some foolish ones among us who are not brave enough to face the reality of the day. They still want to make themselves believe that it is possible in Nigeria. It is very absurd. There are some Biafran that still continue to convince themselves that it is possible in Nigeria when they know that it is absolutely impossible. They keep on convincing themselves. You will keep on convincing yourself until they will use you for sacrifice and that. So then you understand that Nigeria is not for you. Nigeria is not for you. They have shown it in their action, in their deed, in every single thing they are doing. They continue to show you that you are not part of this arrangement. But in fact, you are a stranger. You don't know what they are doing. But it seems that you don't understand. No matter how they try to tell you in the language that you understand, you don't. I pity those Biafrans that are still having hope on the zoo. I pity you, because your case is going to be worse. We have been trying as much as possible to educate you and tell you what is going to happen when it has not happened. The least you can do is to follow up, accept the reality of the day. The least you can do is to be obedient. That is it. Nothing more is being asked of you. But it is so sad that some people continue to pretend that it is going to be well. Nothing is going to be well in the contraption called Nigeria. As long as you are still in that contraption, nothing is going to work out. it is going to get worse by day. Every blessed day, it is going to get worse until you throw in the towel. It is a fact. Whether you accept it, whether you don't accept it, it doesn't change anything. That is the truth. So, Biafrans, wherever you are, do not believe their lies. Do not believe their lies. Look at the issue of creating a new state I talked about. You claim to be the representative of the people. The people you are representing don't even know what your agenda is. You are pushing for the creation of states. And from the videos we are getting on the ground, even the people who are in that contraption on the ground, even their fellow one Nigerians, we are not consulted. They don't have the support of the people. These are a bunch of clowns that just come together and feel that they have power within themselves. They can be able to push any bill, put any law, and force people to obey. Not this time. Not this time that we are fighting so hard to unite ourselves, and you want to create another division. You have not divided the Biafrans enough. Haven't you divided the Biafran people enough? Everywhere we see divisions in our lives. You go to Biafra land, daily you see divisions. Artificial divisions that are created by the enemy. And some people have taken upon themselves to sustain that division. I tell you, if you are one of those who is trying so hard to sustain the division of Biafra land, you are going to perish. You will. Because Biafra land is united. We are from one ancestral parents. We have no division anyway. And we must remain so. This idea of cutting states into pieces and making brothers and brothers enemy will not be tolerated anymore. And whoever it is that is getting involved in that, you beware. The Prime Minister has spoken about it, beware. Anyone that is getting himself in such kind of issue, you must refrain from that. Desist from that nonsense. If you don't, you are going to pay a heavy price. Go and desist from that nonsense. It is so hard and so sad sometimes when you see things that's happening in the zoo. You don't know whom to complain to, you don't know who to talk to. Those you think are smart are the worst set of people. Those ones who come online to claim elite, they claim to be educated, they claim to have degrees, they are the worst. They are the worst. When you look at their attitude and what they believe and what they are supporting, you'll be wondering what kind of conscience they have in them. So many of them have lost their conscience, definitely. And for today, everything goes for them. Anything goes for them. But that is not the way it is for us. For us, we have to look into things properly before we ever bounce into it. So when it comes to that creation of that nonsense they call a state, it cannot happen in Biafra land. The Prime Minister have said it. There will be no creation of states in Biafra land. It's not going to happen. Let's see where they want to throw this time around. You cannot create another state. You can't. You don't have such powers in Biafran territory. In the area that you have been delegitimized completely. A place that have cast a vote of no confidence on you. You think you can just come and impose whatever. It is not possible. You better stop dreaming. Stop dreaming and face the reality of the day. Because it's not happening. My fellow Biafran that are watching, I pray that every one of us will sit up. Because we cannot continue to look onto these things ordinarily. We must have to be very serious with whatever we are saying and doing until the final exit. A lot of things are happening. When you look at the blackmail that people, the enemies of Biafra are pushing around, you begin to wonder what have we done to this people to deserve this? What have we done to them? What? The only thing we have done wrong is that we say we will not be slaves anymore. We say we will not be beneath, but we'll be above. Not just by saying we work hard to go to the top. But what do they turn us to be? They call us names, different kinds of names. Just like you see them today calling Mazin Nanika different kinds of names. They call him all manner of bad names to nail him. He didn't work. All different kinds of bad names to nail him, but it didn't work. Today, some of them that call Mazin Nanika a bad name are turning back to be singing his praise. But what you have to check is, why are they singing his praise? The only reason they have to here is to create another problem and to demoralize our prime minister. But I thank Chukwu Kukama, the prime minister of Biafra, Republic of Zama Samanekwa, is equal to the tax. He's equal to the tax. It didn't come to play. So every one of us should do our own part. Wherever you find yourself, stay strong and make your massive contribution that will keep your memory alive. There's this kind of contribution that you make that will cement your memory. It is not easy, but it is going to be easy. As we approach November, December convention, every one of us should please do the next. If you are living in Europe, there is no excuse to give why you will not be in that convention. If you are living in Europe, there is no excuse why you will not be at the convention, except you are sick or there's an emergency. You better go and register now. Remember, only 1,000 people will be allowed. Only 1,000 people will be allowed inside a hall. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. We are going home. And no matter what they do, no matter what they say, we are going to get to our destination. Our destination is freedom. And everything that is pointing to it, things are happening very, very fast. And I bet you we are going to be free. My fellow dear friends, wherever you're watching me from, I urge you to stay strong and be steadfast. Continue to support the Liberation Army. Continue to support any way you can. Any way you can. Make sure you give your utmost support. We have come a long way. Sometimes you see challenges that will make you say, oh, why am I doing this? But we will not give up. Look at the collection of videos that our friends have played there. You see the attitude of those who call themselves elites. Everyone that they call themselves elite, they are very selfish. They don't care about people. They just care about themselves. But Chukwu Oga is going to teach them lesson. They're like the one that has hotel in Imo State that said that he's now in Aba. He's now in Aye. Everything you do, you are going to pay for it. Everything you do, you are going to pay for it. We have been walking a long distance to get this far. And now that we are close, we can't afford to lose anybody. Now that we are close. So wherever you can be able to guide yourself, however you can protect yourself, do not hesitate to do so. Self-defense is one of the major weapons that we have. Self-defense. Every Biafra must continue to build their defense. Build your defense any way you know you can. Because Ukabiyama continue to guide and protect us and save us from all the atrocities of the enemy. They have committed so much grievous crime against the Biafran people, crime against humanity. It has been happening and nobody seems to pay attention. Nobody cares. They never cared before. They didn't care yesterday and they will not care tomorrow. I want you to get that straight. Don't think that, okay, they are not caring this year, next year they will be caring. They will never care about you. Your fate is in your hand. Only you can free yourself. That is a simple truth, a bitter truth they don't want you to hear. That's a bitter truth they don't want to hear. That they care about themselves, they don't care about you. But Chukwu Kabiyama is going to fight our battle. No matter how difficult it is, no matter the obstacle we will see, no matter the failure, the hindrances, where they're going to be coming from, we will never give up. We will never give up. So my very people, any place you are watching us from, please like the video and share it. Share so that people can remember what today is. Sit at home. To be a reminder for those who want to go out, not to go out and stay in. For security reasons. May Chukwu be with us. We have spoken at length and we still have other things to talk about, but it's going to be a gradual process. We have a lot of work to do. Every one of us as Biafrans, there is a task ahead of us. The task to defend Biafra land. The task to defend Biafra land. The task to defend Biafra land is on us. We must carry out the task. Do not allow anybody to redirect you to some angles, impossible angles, or things that are not obtainable. We are in a strange world now. That strange world, the Biafra people are fighting their war. And I don't really think there is a Biafran person today who still doesn't know that Biafra is at war. Is there still any Biafran that does not know that Biafra is at war? Whoever it may be, we will continue to do what we are doing. Every plans they are making against our Prime Minister, we never stand. Every plan they're making against Martin Nandegan, we never stand. And I can bet you that they are being intimidated for the fact that the Prime Minister of Biafra knows what they do not know. He knows what they do not know. That is why they are making their plan all the time. And each time they make their plan, they fail woefully. We are not telling them not to plan. Let them keep on planning. But as they plan, they will keep on failing. They will keep on failing. I love the challenges that are coming, but no matter how strong the challenges are, we will always win. The Biafran people will always win. I pray that Chukwu Kabiyama will never leave us behind. Because as when you choose Obobu also, we must not allow that. Whatever they throw at us, we will throw back to them. Whatever they give to us, we give out to them tenfold. May Chukwu Kabiyama continue to guide and protect every Biafran people wherever they are. Whether you are in Biafra land, you are in African country, you are in Asia, You're in Europe, you're in America, you're in Canada, you're in Australia, you're in Russia, you're in China, you are in Israel. Any place you find yourself, Chukwu will never leave you alone. He that promises faithful. All you need to do is to speak and be sincere in your word. And Chukwu will take it from there. Please, if you have not yet participated on raising funds to profess and defend Biafra land, please, this time is now. The time is now. The responsibility is increasing. The responsibility to rescue Biafra is increasing so much. So we must continue to make contributions, to give our support, anything at your reach. As an individual, as an organization, as a family, just give. I welcome everyone that has been on this platform, that has joined us from the beginning up to this moment. No matter what happens, never give up. No matter the propaganda, never give up. No matter the obstacles, never give up. Because these things are going to come. They are going to come. There's no way you can avoid it because of the idiots we are dealing with. The fraud will always be there. And that is why I was expecting that people will rise up in huge number and do what they're supposed to do. I appreciate everyone that have been on this program today. We didn't have to say much because of my cough. I didn't want to talk much. Said I'm having cough and it's not in that, so I just got to try and do the little I can and to come back next time and continue. Hopefully in the evening I'll be much more free in the evening to express my views properly. But no matter what happened, today being Monday, as Biafrans are sitting at home, if you are in Biafra land, please don't go anywhere, sit at home. If you have not yet voted on the Biafran self-referendum, you can still do that today. If you are not voted, you can do that today. It's an opportunity for you to vote. So the opportunity belongs to every one of us. The first phase have finished. As we finish the first phase, we enter the second stage. But remember, if you have done it before on the first stage, second stage, you don't need to do it. If you have done it before, you don't need to do it. So I urge you, everywhere you are, to stand up, be focused, support the Liberation Army of Biafra the best way you can, support the Biafran government, and continue to give your mandate. If you have not, go and give your mandate to Biafra for your security. For your security. We cannot start badly again. Never. Every mistake we have made in the past today is being corrected, and I bet you that everything is going to even get better as time goes on. So, my fellow Biafrans, wherever you are watching, if you are watching me from the Facebook or you're watching from YouTube, I urge you in the name of Chukwu to please stay safe. No evil fashioned against you shall prosper. Because every one of us are children of Chukwu. We must hold on to our rights. Continue to do that which is right. A lot is going to happen very soon. And when it happens, I will come here to update you. I'm not going to be too rushy. You know, if you observe in this platform, whatever our Prime Minister does not say, we don't say it. We don't fabricate words. Whatever he doesn't say, it means it is not necessary. Anything our Prime Minister didn't say, it means it is not necessary. So you don't have to get yourself bothered with it. That is why we I urge people to continue to follow him on his platform on X and follow all the Biafra Gogomeneza cabinet media. It will help you a lot. So many lies have been told. So many lies have been told. But by the grace of Chukwu Kabiam, we shall overcome. We shall overcome. I appreciate everyone that has participated on this very program. As I said before, if you have not yet voted, go and vote. If you want to be part of the Finland Convention, go and register on biafrasecurityadministration.org. biafrasecurityadministration.org. Go there and register if you want to be part of those who are going to make history. Only 1,000 men will be allowed. If you want to be among those strong 1,000 men, go. What are you waiting for? Go and make your registration. Another most important thing is the ID card. We should get more serious for ID card. Any place you are, you make your ID card, you send to you. Wherever you are. Continue to guide and protect us. I thank everyone that has been part of us. Please like and share. We appreciate Chukwu Okokariam and that will give us life, who has given us victory also. Because I can tell you that Biafrans have been very victorious and we're overcoming. Our Liberation Army, as we speak, are in at war. They have been fighting war for how many years? With little or nothing. With little or nothing. And you know that people are up against, they have billions. They can buy anything they want to buy, get all their munitions. But our resources is limited, and we don't go for everything. Because of their madness. We will continue to do what we are supposed to do. Don't allow anybody to distract you. Distraction is one of their strategies. Do not allow them. Don't allow them to blackmail you. Don't allow them to distract you. Don't allow them to be a thorn on your flesh. Don't allow them to make you deviate and begin to see your freedom as if it's not necessary. It is more than necessary. Your freedom is very, very, very necessary. And we understand that it's time to come. May Chukwu Okokabia guide and protect every Biafran that has been able to watch and those who are going to watch later. Do not give up. Do not lose your guard. Remain consistent. Pay attention to your environment. Be security conscious at all times. Biafra land is in a state of war. And it's not going to get better any soon. All we pray is that Chukwu Okokabia will sustain his own people, as he has always done. He will sustain us. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for observing. I'm going to see you again next time. No weapon formed or fashioned against us as Biafra shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our Prime Minister Magisha shall prosper. No weapon formed or fashioned against our shall prosper. Biafra government, peace, progress, unity, and equity. We move. Airborne.